Hey guys, Coach Cary here. I'm going to walk you through yesterday and what I ate. My goal is to lose 15 pounds in the next 100 days. I lost 30 pounds in 100 days last year, but 15 more pounds will get me closer to my ideal body weight, and it's going to be a little bit more challenging. It's going to be based on the keto diet and intermittent fasting. So making really good food choices is going to be important. I wrote about that in the book and I applied those principles last year and I was very successful at losing weight. So this is showing my macros and my net values here. This is a good default to have. It shows how much net protein I had yesterday, 31, which is low. How much fat, I had 70.4 and I should have 81. So I could get the fat up a bit more, but that's better. Calories, I had 1081. My goal right now is 1500 net calories, and the system is allowing me 1837, but I really want to be in that 1500 net calorie number right now per day. The net carbs, 25, and I'm allowed, it says here 91. This is the old macros. I just adjusted my macros, and I did a quick video that you can find on setting up the macros for the keto on our website and my blog, or you'll be able to find that on our YouTube channel. So basically, net carbs should be a lot lower. I want to be around 30 to 50. I'm at 25 yesterday, so that's really good. And then over here, kind of gives you a bird's eye view of how I did. The key thing for me right now is just looking at this yellow ring, 1081 out of 1837. But I really want this to be 1500 calories. That's important to me. And this is going to start giving me a running total. Again, right now, calories for me is what I want to be watching. So I'm going to set the default to calories. All right, so here's what I ate yesterday. I had coffee, 2 cups. This is during my fast. So you can have coffee, tea, soup stock, like chicken soup stock. All of those are okay because there's no carbs in them. So when I first get up in the morning, excuse me, what I like to have is a cup of coffee. Sometimes I'll follow that up with another cup. You just can't put anything in it. And then I have a little bit of fish oil in there. So I'll put a supplement of fish oil just to get my brain working right. Fish oil is great, the omega-3s and DHA, EPA. But that's kind of an advanced thing for your brain. So, and it's good for your heart and skin too. So I put a little bit of fish oil, Nutri-C, in my coffee. I drank some water right away. So a few glasses of water I had before 11 o'clock. And that's when my fast ended. And then I have a basic smoothie. So what I've done is I've combined the ingredients in my smoothie and made a meal, so to speak. So everything's combined, and all I have to do is click on basic smoothie to enter that, and I have that every day. So I don't have to go through each ingredient. But I have been adding a little bit of homemade yogurt. I've been making that in the Instapot. It's plain, but and it is keto friendly, and it makes the smoothie taste good, and it's got the probiotics in it, which is great. So I had 60 grams of that. I weighed that with the scale. That had 0.5 carbs, 0.5 protein, 3.4 fat, and 38 calories. I had a snack. I was at the store doing some grocery shopping around this time, just shortly after I made the smoothie. I went out to the grocery store. I grabbed one of the egg bites they had there. It's a natural food store. I had 2 of those egg bites. That was 2 net carbs, 12 protein, 10 fat for 164 calories. Then later when I got home, I had some organic keto crackers. You can get these at Costco, 437 for 100 calories. Then what I had was some keto cauliflower hummus, 24 grams. I measured that. That was 0.9 grams of net carbs, 0.9 protein, 3.9 fat. So, and that gave me 43 calories. I had some dark chocolate with raspberries. I had 2 squares, which was about a fifth of the serving size. That was 6.4 net calories. That's a lot, actually. So maybe one square going forward would be a nice treat. That would be like 3.2. I can only have 30 to 50 net carbs right now. So 6.4 is using up a lot of my budget. 1.2, 6.8, and then 84 calories. And then I had some whipping cream. I used that in my coffee. And contrary to what people think, heavier fat cream is actually better for you for weight loss. And has more calories, but they're healthier calories. They're more fat, less net carbs, and some protein. And if you're going to be getting whipping cream, you should get organic, because the fat does retain any byproducts in it. You just don't want that if the cows are eating, if they're not organic cows. All right, so then this gives me a summary of my meal, how I did. Came really close to the calorie number, 771, 735 is the target. Fat, 53, a little bit more than I should for that meal. 40 protein, a little bit less. Carbs, a little bit less. So that's good. Then I went on to dinner. And before I go show you dinner, I'm going to show you what I had for a snack. So over here, my snack number one, this is at work. I had some coffee with, it was an espresso, which I didn't enter. You can put that in now. Espresso coffee right here. So I'm just going to click on that and put in espresso. Okay. So espresso coffee, it's going to pull up espresso, and 4 ounces is probably a little bit too much. So 3 ounces. It's keto friendly, and I'm going to put this into snack one. Let's see if that goes in okay. Yeah, good. So it did. So, it went in twice. Maybe I didn't see that earlier, but I can take that out if I wanted to. Just remove that. Here's 3 ounces of espresso, 1.5 net carb, 0.1, 0.28 calories, so not very many calories. There's nothing in that espresso. The Heavenly Hunks, it's a little treat that I have at work, a square. It's like an oatmeal square with some chocolate chunks. 12 net carbs, that's a lot. So I want to be careful with that too. That's not a good idea to be eating that on a regular basis. 2 protein, 5 fat, and 110 calories for that one square. Chicken broth, 1 cup, 0.9 net carb, 5.3, 2.9, 52 calories. And I did have some wine, and I had that with dinner. So this one in the wrong category, but I'll move this over later into the meals, into dinner. 60 milliliters of red wine, 1.5 net carb, 0 protein, 0 fat, and 51 calories. And then for dinner, red wine went in twice, so I'm going to take this one out. So it did go in for dinner. So here it is. So for dinner, I had some black beans, 2 ounces of black beans, 10.6 net carbs. That's a lot, so you shouldn't be eating that on a regular basis. 6.3 protein, 0.4 fat, 94 calories. Avocado, I had half an avocado. This is a really good food, 3.3, 3.4, 15, and 182. I had an egg, 1, 6, 5, and 70. Quinoa, it's saying avoid. Don't usually eat quinoa, but it came with my salad. 13.2, that's why it says avoid for net carbs. 3.3, 1.4, 85. Chicken, 0 net carb, 21 protein, which is really great. So eating some chicken and for protein each day is a good idea. Or something equivalent. Tuna, you could eat some beef or tofu. Those are all really good alternatives, some pork. So 5.6 fat and 142 calories. And then the red wine, we already talked about that. The chicken broth, I had another cup of chicken broth, same thing. And then some cheese with that. So Parmesan cheese, I had 1 ounce, 0.9 net carb, 13.3 protein, 12.4 fat, so lots of protein and fat, so that's good. 168, so quite a bit of calories too. So have to just be careful with the cheese. It's good, but small quantities. So that was my day. No other snacks. I did a workout. I went for a run, and then it was 38 minutes. And then with my steps throughout the day, took me up to 8,000 approximately, which gave me a credit of 38 net carbs, 76 protein, 34 fat, and 764 calories. So I got a bonus because of that. And basically, my target is 10,000 steps per day. And so that was my day. I drank some more water throughout the day. It gave me these macros again, 1,000 net calories. The carbs were still good, and the exercise helped to keep that manageable, even though I ate a couple foods that I don't want to eat on a regular basis for net carbs. Proteins could have been higher, so I should be working on that going forward, and then fats too. So that was great. And yeah, join me on a daily basis, you guys. I'm going to try to post frequently, and talk to you soon.